Hey guys, it's Wendy, aka Kitty Street. I hope everybody is doing well in this brand new 2022 year. I have for you guys today an Aldi grocery store haul. I'm not sure if all the states have Aldi. I'm pretty sure a lot of them do. I do see different people that I watch hauling videos do the Aldi grocery store hauls. So I'm hoping that in your state, if you're tuning into my channel, that you do have an Aldi grocery store. It's actually half the size or half the size of like a Kroger, Publix, Tops, Wegmans, Piggly Wiggly, whatever your state store, main grocery store is 1/3 of that. It's kind of really tiny. It comes from, I think it's a German store, don't hold me to that, but I've been shopping there for years, and it is one of those types of grocery stores where you have to bag your own food, groceries once you pay for it. So if you're not in tune to that, you may not like it, but if you are in tune to saving some money, you may be interested in it. So I went to Aldi's, and I usually do a once a month kind of thing there and get some staples. And I wanted to show you guys what I picked up on this haul. It was $70. I actually was my actual goal was not to spend but $60, but I did get a few seasonal things that were marked down on clearance, and I'm justifying that because they were great deals, and if I bought them in the future at the regular price, it would have been a lot more than the extra $10 that I spent. So because I want to get this back into the refrigerator, let's get started. First of all, guys, I love this Castlewood sandwich deli meat, and the thing that I love the most is the smoked honey turkey breast, and I can hardly find that anywhere at all anymore. I can find the oven roasted turkey breast, but when it comes to the actual smoked honey one, I find it all the time at Aldi's, and I wanted to pick up 2 of them, but I didn't because they're pretty pricey. This is like $5. Didn't have a coupon, but it'll last me, a good while. The expiration date, I checked on it, goes to February 17th of 2022. So it's got a good few months. I mean, we'll eat this stuff up pretty quickly. Good for sandwiches. I roll it up and put it in cheese. It's awesome. Castlewood Reserve smoked honey turkey breast, whole turkey breast, 16 ounces. Pretty good pack for $5. Thought that was an awesome deal. The main reason that I went to Aldi was because I wanted to get some ground beef. Oh, that glare. This package here is 73% lean, 27% fat, 5.26 pounds. It was at $2.99 a pound. And yeah, it was pretty pricey. I'm sorry for the glare, guys. It was $15.73. But I will cut this up into 4s. I'll be doing tacos, meatloaf, chili. I had to think what I'm doing, and hamburgers, and I'm also going to put a little bit in spaghetti. So yeah, this is like 5 meals because I don't use but a pound a piece. I know it's 5 pounds, and sometimes people use a little bit more, a little bit less. It just depends on how I cut it up and put it in the freezer to keep. I also picked up some sour cream because, like I said, we're going to be doing chili. I've used this brand a lot. It's the Friendly Farms sour cream, 85 cents. It is a pound. And yeah, guys, this is pretty good. I keep a thing of sour cream because I love it. And it's about the cheapest I can find anywhere. I picked these up for my kids, these French toast sticks. The Breakfast Best brand, original. They like the original because they do come in like cinnamon flavor. This is a huge box. It's 16 ounces. They'll have these gone in a week, if not less, but they love them with that syrup that I bought from the Dollar Tree will come right in handy. Okay, that's pretty much my frozen things, so I'm just going to tell you some other staples that I got. I pick up a bottle of this pure vegetable oil. I do not really like to cook with oil anymore. However, there's certain times that I need oil for if I'm making a cake for my son. It requires like oils. And so I went ahead and picked this up because, guys, I think that it was $1.99 on sale today at Aldi. And I was completely out. All I have is my olive oil. So I went ahead and picked up this. This is 48 fluid ounce made by Carlini pure vegetable oil. Used this brand a lot over the years, and it's pretty cheap. I also do pick up this real mayonnaise by Berman's. Now, people are funny about their mayonnaise. Actually, when we went to Dollywood back in May of last year, we got Duke's, and I tried Duke's and it was good, don't get me wrong, and I've tried Hellman's and it's good. But guys, this Berman's, I've been using it for, I'll say 15 years, if not more. It tastes just as good as all those other ones, and it's $1.89 at Aldi. And it is a 30 fluid ounce real mayonnaise, and I keep several of these because I go through mayonnaise like crazy. And not everybody, you know, they have their special mayonnaises that they want, and I get that. I'm some picky about certain things too. But that mayonnaise works. It's $1.89. I've tried the higher, more expensive Hellman's, Duke's, whatever. And, you know, each his own. Okay, I also pick up when I do not want to make an original sauce, which is a lot. Sometimes when I'm working and doing too much going on, I picked up not one, but two of these meats. They're the meat. Can you see that guy? Made by Regano sauces. They are both 24 ounces, and if I need to just make a quick spaghetti dinner for the fam, I have some sauce on hand when I don't feel like making the whole deal. Now, they did have the avocados at Aldi's. I purposely just got two of them, and I got them kind of right. They were 59 cents a piece. I actually like to just eat these by themselves. Sometimes this is what I eat for lunch. I'll just cut them up, all of it, and eat a whole avocado on my lunch break, and it fills me up, and I absolutely love them. I did purposely get some that were ready to eat, because if you don't, it could be a week or so, and then sometimes if you wait too long, they get too mushy. So, you know, if you're gonna eat a lot of avocado is fine, but make sure you get them where they're gonna be tasty and you can eat them right away if you're making a recipe, because I have bought them and they're hard as a rock, and I needed them in a recipe and it was horrible. Also got some Romano tomatoes. I got 4. I think these 4 were like $1. I like these because I can cut them up in salads. I can put them up in my wraps that I make. Yeah, I like the Roman tomatoes. I also got a head of lettuce. My mom just had to tell me that there was a recall on lettuce, so I hope it's not this one, but I picked up some Queen Victoria lettuce because I'm gonna be doing, even though it's wintertime, I do still like to make chicken Caesar wraps. I like to make buffalo chicken salads. I also like to put this in my tacos, and just to have it on hand. You know, sometimes I'll make a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich, a BLT. And guys, lettuce is not cheap anymore. I used to could get this for like 89 cents. This right here was $1.19, but I did, you know, get a kind of a bigger one, and I'll make good use out of it and use it before it goes bad, because I love lettuce. I also, this is a buy that I'm wishing that they were like this all the time. It's these lemons. They're by Lemon Citron, Lemon King. Let me put that up there where you can see that. And it's a bag of lemons. Now, normally these lemons at Aldi will run about $5, and I'm not kidding you, $4.79 on up. And today they were on markdown or on sale or whatever you want to call it at the Aldi store for $2.49. I use lemons in my seltzer water, in my tea, in certain recipes. So I went ahead and splurged on $2.49 of lemons, and I will be getting my use out of them, and I'll probably giving half the bag to my sister who loves lemons as much as I do. I said I was going to make chili with the some of the hamburger meat. Got this Tex-Mex chili seasoning pack. You just need kidney beans, which I don't do that. I do the ranch style beans, a pound of ground beef, and diced tomatoes, and you got you some chili. So I bought 2 of these. They were 69 cents a piece. So I will be making some chili, which also will have the sour cream with that as well, because it's getting cold. I also picked up some Hamburger Helper, and I always get the cheeseburger macaroni and cheese one, and this is really more for my son than me, because for some reason He loves this stuff. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'll eat it every once in a while. But I picked up 2 of these. They were $1.28 a piece. And like I said, I picked up the cheeseburger one, but they have the stroganoff and the beef one too. Beef noodle, I think is what it's called. But he likes the cheeseburger macaroni and cheese one, and that'll be part of that ground beef. I also picked up the knockoff brand of the Rice-A-Roni beef. This is Earthly Grains, and it's wonderful. I bought these over the years. Now, they used to be 69 cents a box. Now they're 89 cents a box. So, yeah, I bought 2 of these, and I ground up sausage in there. It's actually delicious, and I'll make meals out of this because I buy the little rolls of sausage, but I already have like 4 of them in my freezer, so I didn't buy any on this trip to Aldi. But, yeah, this beef, like a knockoff of Rice-A-Roni with some sausage in there. It makes a lot, and it is delicious. I picked up this 6-cracker assortment pack. Now, it was $2.95, which is cheaper than it used to be. It used to be like $3.49, so it's went down a little bit. I bought this because I wanted to do the pepper jelly with the cracker spreads, the cream cheese kind of thing like that. And I also did that little, I'm gonna make that garlic cheese ball that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. I hauled just a little bit ago. I think I did that before this haul. But anyway, I picked up these crackers. They have different assortments. I was gonna say, yeah, here they go. They have all different types. Some of them I like and some of them I don't. I think this is the one that I don't like, but other people do. But yeah, these crackers are always something I buy every single year around this time because we start doing little dips and things like that. So six cracker assortment by Savorites and 13.1 ounces. And yeah, these are delicious. I highly recommend them. I also got the knockoff of the Velveeta cheese. It's called the Clancy's Cheese Melt. Now, I know it's processed. I know it's not the best in the world, but this block of cheese can make so many recipes. Rotel, it can make homemade macaroni and cheese. You can make nachos. You can melt it down for nachos. You can just make grilled cheeses. I could go on and on and on. So I always keep a box of this processed cheese on hand for emergencies and you know, in case we want any of these things. It's even showing you here whether you can make just plain cheese dip. I love this brand. I have used it over the years, and it is 10 times cheaper than the Velveeta. Last time I was at Walmart, the Velveeta was like $7.99. No lie, for the same amount, which is 32 ounces. This was $3.49. It actually is usually $3.99, but it was on their shelf for $3.49, and it has a long shelf life too. And once I open it up, I put it in the refrigerator. Where is the expiration? It says June 6th. Well, it says June 6th of June 25th of 2022. You probably can't even see that, but yeah, this will be gone way before June. But yeah, I always keep a box of that on hand, just for different things. I always pick up a loaf of their bread. Not that I eat it, because I use a different brand that has the lower carbs in it, and you do not get that at Aldi. But I pick up this white bread for my son because he makes sandwiches for his job. It's the Lovin' Fresh regular sandwich size, 20 ounces. And guys, this was 50 cents. I almost picked up 2 of them, but I just said, no, I'm only going to get 1 because I don't want it to go to waste. But 50 cents for bread, and if you're not picky about your bread either, Aldi is the way to go. All right, I also got a bag of potatoes, and the reason why I bought it, this is a 10-pound Nature's Delight bag of potatoes, product of the US of A, again, 10 pounds, because this bag here normally is about $4.99 or $5 at Aldi. It was on their sale thing for $3.49, and I went ahead and picked it up because my son loves to have fried potatoes for breakfast certain days. I personally love baked potatoes with the sour cream and the bacon bits, and I also will mash them up, and sometimes I block boil them, cut them in blocks and boil them and put butter. So we use them, and for $3.49, I have a lot of meals sometimes where we don't have meat. Well, I do. My son and my daughter want meat all the time, but I can go with or without it. So that could be a whole meal for me several nights. and they're delicious. Okay, I also picked up a bag of chips because my son asked me to. These are $1.09, I think they were. They used to be 79 cents. It is that Clancy brand. That's a big brand at Aldi if you don't shop there. And I just got the wavy ones. I normally pick up the dip, but we had dip left over from another buy that I did, so I just wanted to get those to kind of get that out of the house. But I don't usually buy chips at all, unless they're requested, because I'm one of those people, I can't just eat one, whether they're the knockoff brand or not. I also picked up this restaurant style chips, also by Clancy. The reason why I got this kind is because these were $1.25. I had ran out on New Year's Eve because we made the rotel with the sausage and all that. Didn't have any chips, and the only store that was open had like one of those fancy names like Totino's or something, I don't even know, restaurant brand. It was $3.79 for one bag of these. So I said, and Aldi was closed, so I said when it opens back up the next day, I'm going to go grab another one and we can finish off the rotel that we already have. $1.25 to $3.79. Yeah, definitely a good deal. I have these all the time. I didn't buy any salsa this time because I have the jars. I also get there for like 97 cents when I do buy them. They come in medium and mild and hot. But these can be for salsa, nachos, and the dips that we make with the rotel dip. Always pick up these 50 packs of soap-proof Boulder plates. I know that's not showing it there real good. It's soap-proof. There are 50 of them. These are $1.35. I do usually sometimes get these at the Dollar Tree, but there's only 30 in there for $1, and to me they're not as durable. So for a few more pennies, yeah, I do pick these up. It says they're BPA free, and we use these a lot when we got a lot going on, so we don't have to do a lot of dishes and things like that. I also picked up some toilet paper. If you're not picky about your toilet paper, because you know it all goes down the drain one way or the other, this is a great brand. It says compared to Scott Tissue, and it is exactly like that. The 4-pack, because I used to buy the bigger ones, but now I just pick these up because of space and things like that. But I always make sure I have plenty on hand because of what happened a couple years back when you couldn't get anywhere. And I learned real quick that some brands are not good, but this one here lasts. It is 1-ply, and I'm going to tell you why I buy 1-ply. Some people are not going to deal with that. They're going to want 2-ply or more. But I have a septic tank and a sump pump, and I've been told always use the thinnest toilet paper you can, and that's why I buy these 4 packs, $2.37. They used to be $1.99, but it's 4 rolls. This will last me a good month without my children and things around. I have several of these packed up for you know, when we need it. Okay, wrapping this up, I have a few seasonal items that I should not have bought, but I can't stand it when I have a deal that's coming on and I know that I'm going to use it, and it costs a whole lot more to buy it if I don't catch it when it's on sale. And the first one I bought on sale, these are Christmas things marked down at Aldi, is this Heart to Tell gingerbread flavored dog biscuits. Okay, so this right here was regularly $4.99 at the normal price, $4.99, which I would never pay that for this. $4.99, and we have not done our doggy Christmas yet because we had a big thing at Christmas Eve with a family, then we had a big thing on Christmas Day, and then it's rained every single day since then. So we will be doing that probably today, and they will get to do their Christmas thing, and I'm going to video it. And this was just in time because I'm going to wrap it up as a double gift for all 3 of the puppies. I don't think Fendi's going to make it today. We'll see, but Homer and Shirley definitely are going to have their Christmas surprise in the year of 2022. But yeah, this right here was $1.49 marked down. Huge box, 24 ounces, gingerbread dog biscuits. I'm going to put them in their little cookie jar or dog treat jar that I bought from the Dollar Tree. And yeah, that is awesome for $1.49 from $4.99. Then I also, in the dog treat section, got these little dog bones. They're also by the Heart to Tell brand. And I don't know what this is saying. I don't know what it was, but they were $4.99 as well. And this one here is, they're frosted, they're decorated frosted dog bones. So they get a little frosted dog bone in just a little while. They were marked down to 79 cents. And I got this one, and I also got this one as well. The only problem with that is when you're not paying attention and they're ringing them up, they charged me $4.99 each, and I had to go back in there and say, I'm not paying $4.99 for a dog biscuit. I shop at the Dollar Tree, so they had to refund me well, they didn't refund me, but I caught it before I paid. So anywhere you go, double check when they're doing the pricing, regardless of how aggravated it gets to be, because yeah, this would have cost me an extra $9 on my bill when they were marked down to 79 cents or 74 cents. I think it was 79 cents, yeah. So this will be for each one. I didn't get one for Fendi because I got a feeling she's not going to make it today. But yeah, so I got that in the pet section, and then I just got a few last little treats. I actually picked this one up for my son. This is the specially selected European chocolate truffles. They have, how many ounces? It's 5.29 ounces. It is a sea salt caramel, naturally flavored vanilla, almond, and chocolate mousse. And they kind of break it down here on this back. I don't know if you could even see that, but yeah, this right here was also $4.99. Or maybe it was $5.99. I think it was $5.99. And I'm not a big truffle person, but my son loves them. He loves that Lindor and Ghirardelli and all those ones. I have no idea if these are even good or not, but they were marked down to $1.74. And I said, you know what, I will pick one up and we can try it and see as a splurge. But what I really wish that they didn't have on sale, but I couldn't resist, guys, they had the Queen Anne chocolate covered cherries. I am in love with these, and they're normally like $1.89 at Walmart now, and maybe even more. I don't have a clue. I remember when I used to could get these big boxes at the Dollar Tree for $1. Now you don't get but one half sleeve of this for $1. Well, Aldi had these 10 pieces, 6.6 ounces of Queen Anne chocolate covered cherries, milk chocolate for 87 cents. So me being me, I know that I'm going to pick these up every time I see them when I'm craving them. I bought 3 boxes of them. So yeah, I am being ridiculous, but $1, $2, $3, or it's not even $3, it's 90 cents, 87 cents, whatever, under a couple bucks. I got 3 packages of these. This will last me a long time if I don't, go crazy and go nuts. They do, I looked at the expiration date, go to like 2023. Here we go. It goes to, August 2nd, 2022, but these won't even make it past February if I'm lucky. If I'm lucky, they'll make it past February. But anyhow, guys, I wanted to let you know that Aldi is a great alternative if you are not persnickety about brand names, and if you don't mind putting a quarter in the cart and having to return it to get your quarter back and bring in your own bags, which you can buy there for like $0.10 a piece and reuse over and over again. Try Aldi. It's a cute little store. You can get in and out. And guys, they have a lot of deals. And I will try to do more and more of these videos because I just realized, you might like this stuff. Because when I was watching people do these hauls, I would think, yeah, I need to go there and check that out because I just bought the same thing at another store for double that. So with that said, everybody, have a wonderful day. If you have not signed up for my channel, please think about subscribing. And always, thank you for sharing my videos and liking them. And I do appreciate comments as well. Have a great day, and we'll see you guys soon.